Do you remember those little carpets with the car printings and the streets on them? Yeah, I took a seat on one of these the first day of fourth grade, and as I looked at the classroom around me, I saw all these new people I've never met before, and I was really damn shy. It was the first day of fourth grade, and it was a new school, and a new place, and a new beginning. The classroom constantly smelled like oatmeal cookies, and the cubbies, the blue cubbies that I would throw my bag in. We left an apple in there all year until it was rotten. I don't know why we never took it out. And the trees outside the classroom window where squirrels would always crawl, and the entire class would just drop everything whenever we see a squirrel and freak out like, oh my gosh, a squirrel! I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, those iMovie days where we were all trying to become YouTubers and be Minecraft gameplay, like, oh my gosh. Colors were more colorful and the sky seemed to be a lot more blue than it does now. And even when it did rain, the rain made us feel safe. The rain made us feel comfortable. And when it snowed, it was almost like magic. And to me, honestly, it still is. I just brought my own fidget spinner to school, not knowing that it was already a trend and that would immediately put me in the upper echelon of cool kids. And because it was the first day, we had no classes, so we were making slime. You remember slime back in 2017? We got into groups and my teacher began handing out these little plastic cartons with all the materials we needed to make the slime. And as I poured the glue, or whatever it was, into my bowl, all of a sudden, I wasn't there anymore. I'm halfway across the world, back here, and it's been 8 years. And here I was, senior in high school, and scrolling through all these old photos and videos that reignited so many old memories that I forgot I had. A part of me felt really good because I knew back then I had so much fun. It was probably the most fun period of my life, and the friends that I made, the sleepovers we had, the hangouts, but at the same time, I look back at that moment with such a kind of sadness, and I can't exactly pinpoint why. Why did I feel so sad, even though I knew I had so much fun, even though I knew I had such a great time being a fourth grader? I know that no matter how bad I would want to, I can't go back to being a fourth grader and with that same class making slime again, but why do we always feel like we are missing out on something and longing for something we don't really wish to go back to, but just because we feel like times were simpler? That's what we're craving. You don't miss your old school. You don't miss your old friends. You miss how they made you feel. And I know that sounds terrible and all, but the more you think about it, the more you know it's true. Like, you miss how you felt. You miss who you were. But oftentimes we romanticize the past, don't we? We think it's a lot better than it actually was. Why do we do this? Maybe it gives us comfort. Maybe it gives us something to resonate with when we're stressed nowadays. But whatever it may be, I think it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like everyone says, you gotta move on, or whatever. I think our memories the fact that they can hold so much emotional and sentimental weight is something that is so useful for pushing us forward in life, like from the present moment onward. Because guess what? One day, future you is gonna look back at the you now and think the same thing. Oh, those were the good old days. I wish I could go back to that time. But you're there right now. But regardless of that, isn't it scary how fast time flies? How fast time just keeps passing by, and it's only going to keep passing by faster and faster and faster. When you were 4 years old, half an hour was an eternity. It was like 1,000 years. Now, 20 minutes is like nothing. It's like you wait and you look at your watch again and it's like 20 minutes. Why is that? Why do we feel like time keeps passing by faster and faster and faster? There's a word for this. It's called Xenocene. I just learned it in school. But it's so interesting because when you're a 5-year-old, 1 year is about 20% of your life. And when you're 40, it's like 2.5% of your life, I think. But you can see how every single year, every single second becomes less and less and less significant in your life. So it's no wonder why we have so many more obligations as well, so many more things to do and worry about, that time just progressively flies by, right? And it's not that time flies by. It's just that we remember less of it. Hear me out, okay? I've been doing this thing called Homework for Life, where I basically just write down a moment from every single day, a tiny story, a little moment from every single day, whether there's a lesson or not. And I would write down these little moments to keep track of something that happened throughout every day. And just by doing this, I've been going about my day with so much more I don't know, presence, because I'm looking for these little moments that I can write in my homework for life document, where I'm like, I need to find a moment from today to remember, to write down a little story. Someone opened the door for me, I got to know them a little bit, said hi, and that was it. Or there's this person I wanted to talk to for a long time, I finally talked to them. Whatever it may be, write it down. And when you'll find that, of course, 365 days freaking passes like this when you only remember 80 of them. But if you can pause for a bit and write something down from every day, you'll find that time does really begin to slow down. And I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, and I truly feel like time has slowed down. Every moment has such a greater meaning because I know I have to document it, and I know I'm looking for these moments. Honestly, to me, it was life-changing, so you can try it out as well. I've been so drained lately trying to make the best YouTube videos possible that I feel like I'm running out of creative energy. So this video was a lot more freestyle, like usual, and this is who I do it for. Let me show you. You see this guy? This is the guy I do it for. I'm talking to younger me right now, and you probably relate to me. And the reason why I can help you, or you feel like I can help you in some way, is because I'm not special. We're very similar. And there's so many people around the world who are, the smoke alarm keeps going off in all my videos. And like you can see, we are not all like special little snowflakes. We all struggle with the same things. We all struggle with insecurities. We all struggle with social skills. We all struggle with, sometimes we're low on energy. Sometimes we're like, time is passing by so scary. Like it's so scary how fast our lives are flashing by. All these little things, right? They add up. We're not special. We all struggle with these things. We all face the same things. So honestly, you and me, we're obligated to help the people that are struggling with the same thing, which is pretty much everyone. Help the person next to you, okay? Whatever it may be. Hold the door for them. Say hi to them. Make someone's day, because you don't know how that ripple effect could change another life, or like another 100 or 1,000 lives. Hold the door open for someone. You make their day. They go in a positive mood to wherever they go next. They tip the waiter, and then that waiter does something else. Like, I know this has nothing to do with the video, but it's just something that's been on my heart lately. And I want to tell you specifically, please do this. Because there are other kids like you and like him. And if someone could have helped him at the time to just lock in and learn these lessons about life and not just waste his life away playing video games 18 hours a day, who knows where I'd be right now. But we owe it to ourselves to become the people that we wish we had when we were children. So that's the message I want to leave with you today. I know this is like an out-of-pocket video, but you're still here. Why are you still watching? But yeah, if you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. And as always, get after it.